Yo guys, what's happening? I've just finished work and I've got my trusty steed here as you just witnessed. So what I thought I would do on the way home is I thought I would attach my GoPro to the front of my bike, and I'm gonna answer your Q&A questions that you guys put on my Instagram account. So I'm just gonna ride home. Hopefully it's not too bumpy, so the stabilization should be all right for you guys. So it's pretty much just gonna be 15 or 20 minutes of me just chatting, answering some questions, and you guys just having a look at kind of, I say countryside, but it's more industrial than countryside where I live. So yeah, we're just gonna be riding through, seeing what we can find, and I'll be answering your questions. So hopefully you guys can enjoy the next 15 or 20 minutes. Let's go. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, okay. All right, guys, we are off. I'm gonna try and do this multi-camera angle thing. I'll put this down the corner. This is probably the most unflattering angle I've ever done. Look at my double chin. God, I really need to hit the gym. It's been too cold to go for a run. It's been snowing and stuff. So so I have my questions here. I wrote them all down before I left work because I had a bit of spare time. So let's head out. I'll try and go slow, and we'll try and make this as smooth as possible for everybody. First question. Pete Hendo says, oh, hi, Pete Hendo. Hi, how you doing? That's the first question. First question done. All right, we're through the tough bit. Question 2. David Thorpe 93. He says, am I Japanese? Oh, yeah, Japan. Well, look, I don't know if you're Japanese or you're not Japanese, but I tell you what, Japan is, yeah, that's what I will say about Japan. Japan is hectic. I love this place. Moved here about 18 months ago, and I've never looked back. I've got a 3-year holiday visa, 3-year working visa, not holiday visa, it's working visa. I've extended my contract, so I'll be staying for a little while. So yeah, I totally agree with that comment. Yeah, Japan. So we're currently just crossing a bridge. It's really low water line at the moment. They're doing some sort of repairs in the river to make it a little bit more smoother, I think. So yeah, let me go. Next question. Tok Neck. Are you traveling around Japan or do you live there? I live here. So I applied for an English teaching job, managed to get that, luckily enough for me. And yeah, I live here full time. So can't go home, which is a bit sad, to be brutally honest. I am from Australia. It would be nice to go home and visit, but I'm sure I'll have one of those moments that as soon as I go home and visit for a couple of weeks, I'll probably want to come straight back to Japan. All right, let's go, we're off. We're off again, okay. Okay, next question, Claire McGuinness. What defining moment made you decide that you wanted to live in Japan? Oh my God. It's really difficult to pinpoint just one, to be brutally honest with you, but I'm sorry if this is really bumpy at the moment. But I remember I came to Japan with my brother a couple of years ago, and one moment was we were trying to figure out where we could get our clothes washed because we'd been here for a couple of weeks, and we wanted to try and find a coin laundry. And I remember we walked into this random hotel, we weren't even staying there, but it was just a random hotel. And we went and spoke to a couple of the people that were working behind the desk there. And, you know, using Google Translate, we asked them, you know, is there any way we can go and wash our clothes, any coin laundries? So what they did was they printed out a map of the town, and then they drew little lines on where to go. And we were like, oh wow, great, that's amazing, thank you so much. And then not only they did that, but they, one of the two ladies actually walked us to the laundromat and showed us how to use the machines and what to do and how to pay for it and all that kind of thing. So she went above and beyond what we were expecting. We were just expecting her to just draw us a map and that was about it. But she actually took us all the way down there. So that was one moment. So that was one moment. Man, there have been so many more. But I think the one thing that surprised me the most moving to Japan was the respect that you get when just everywhere you go. I feel like in Japan, every single job that people have here, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be working at a convenience store, it could be a teacher, it really doesn't matter. But everybody has so much respect, and everybody understands that those jobs are required to make society work. I know that sounds really deep, but yeah, you just get respect from everybody. Everyone bows, everyone says thank you, everyone's so courteous. And the funny thing is, I feel like because everybody does it, you're actually the odd one out if you're not respectful and you're not friendly and you're not nice to people. Ooh. So anyway, I'm just taking you guys down a little side street. Trying to get up this hill, which is not easy, as you can see. But we made it. Let's go down here. I'll answer some more questions. So this is my daily commute. I actually work at 4 different schools, so every day my commute is a little bit different depending on where I go. But generally speaking, it's really quite relaxed, quite calm, quite nice. I mean, look at this. Oh, I mean, you can't beat this. And all the cherry blossoms come out here. So in a couple of months' time, when they start to bloom, I'll take you guys down here and we'll have a look again. Oh, next question. Fishy TTU, can you teach me Japanese? Well, 私の日本語上手じゃない。でも、日本語毎日勉強しています。So right now my Japanese is not great, but I'm studying every day and slowly learning. I'm understanding a lot more than I can speak, which I couldn't really figure out, but since teaching students at my junior high schools and my elementary schools, they seem to be able to write English quite well, read English quite well, but not really able to speak English quite well. And it's the exact same with me with Japanese. So when they're struggling, I fully understand, I fully get it. So yeah, just if you're studying Japanese, good luck, because I know what it's like. Just baby steps. Like every little sentence that you remember and all the new words that you remember, that's progress. So yeah, keep going. Ordinary demigod, what job do you have? English teacher. So if you did want to move to Japan, it's probably the most common, I'm not going to say it's the most easy job, but it's definitely the most common job that you can get in Japan. There's a motorbike behind me. So it's definitely as long as you've got a degree, doesn't even matter what type of degree. It can be a degree in anything. Doesn't have to be teaching. I actually have a teaching degree back in Australia, so that probably helped me get the job. But let's just not get run over. So that probably helped me get the teaching job, but it's not a requirement. As long as you've got a degree, just start applying. We haven't had any new teachers come in the last year because of COVID, so yeah, you might not be able to find it. I mean, if you do find a job and you get interviews and you get recruited, that's great, but you might not be able to come here until they sort out the whole COVID situation. So next question. Let's see. What's the most surprising thing in Japan for you? I've already talked about the respect. The cleanliness. The cleanliness is just another thing. Oh, some of my ex-students. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, me too. There's a couple of ex-students of mine from my junior high school. So one of the problems with what's this little thing? It's got a 3-wheeled bike. Awesome. Yeah, arigatou. No problem. See, there you go. Perfect example of the respect I was talking about. See, you just slow down your bike. You know, he was a bit older than me, obviously, as you could tell. Of course, I was going to wait for him. He no need to say thanks, but of course he said thank you, but it's just those little things. Yeah, respect, cleanliness. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but there's just no rubbish. There's just no rubbish anywhere along the streets. It's so clean. People seem to just put their litter in the bins or take it home. If you go to a park or something and you have a picnic, they generally speaking, people will take their rubbish with them because there just won't be any public bins anywhere. All right, let's see what happens here. Arigatou gozaimasu, thank you. There we go. She waited for me, which is nice. Yeah, and being accepted in Japan, that's quite surprising. So I will tell you a quick story. I was in the local newspaper when I first moved here because they interviewed the new teachers that came to this town. So I got interviewed and I had to go and see the mayor of the town. I was in the local newspaper, and a couple of weeks after that, I got a message from someone just who I'd never met before on Facebook. And there was a girl, and she said, "Oh, hey, I just saw you in the newspaper. I found you on Facebook. I hope it's not weird, but you know, I'm a Japanese teacher. If you want to hang out and have lunch." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool." So we went and had some lunch together. And I said to her, "Oh, is there anywhere I can play soccer? Because I play soccer." And she said, yeah. Let me make some phone calls and I'll see if I can find a soccer club for you. I was like, yeah, cool, that'd be great. So she made some phone calls, found a soccer club for me. So every Friday night I go and play soccer about a kilometre from where I live, up in the local gym. So I spoke to the guy who ran that. Turns out he has a car dealership, which is right here. So we're here now. Hey! こんにちは。忙しいですか？ YouTube です。How are you? Oh, see, nice and clean, huh? Wow, すごい。Amazing. See?
Live?
No, not live, but it's going on YouTube tonight. Yeah, Fuchu tour. Yeah, Fuchu tour. Wow. 忙しいね。
忙しいの？
No? 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 Not interesting?
これ GPS?
No, GPS, no. Microphone. Look, 見て。Wireless microphone. See?
なるほどですね。
Amazing, huh? Amazing. So yeah, so this is my friend who found me a car. Here we go. Hello. Hello, YouTube. So yeah, futsal together, and he found me a car. So Japan for the win. Japan. 日本大好き。大好きね。ちょっと。Australia?
Love.
Oh, daisuki. Oh, see, we should swap. Yeah, see, he loves Australia and I love Japan. So you can say, huh? Nani? Chotto mate. Okay, well, there you go. Here's something that I wasn't expecting to happen. I thought I'd just come in and say g'day. So yeah, so found a football club, found a football club, and found a car, found a mate who hooked me up with everything. So, oh yes, Kachayama. So it's actually my birthday on Saturday, and I said to my friends, I really want to learn. The way to learn Japanese is to I really want to buy some children's books. So they had to talk about it, and Kachayama. I've got no idea what this is. I assume it's like a, see, a kid's story. It's got, it's a kid's story, and it's got hiragana and it's got kanji. Oh man, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was wanting. Yes, so now I can practice my Japanese. There you go. So when people ask, is it easy to make friends in Japan? You know, you can't speak Japanese. Yes, look at this. Presents, early birthday present. Oh, amazing. So anyway, perfect. Okay, let's head. We're nearly home. I got a few more questions. Sorry that the front camera was a bit kind of nothing happening, but let's head because I think he's busy with a client. Oi!
読め。
Thank you.
はい。
What is it? Kachiyama?
カチカチ山。
Kachiyama.
日本語の勉強
Oh yeah, Nihon Benkyo. Oh.
カチカチ
Oh yeah.
カチカチマウンテンな
なんだな。日本語難しいね。漢字、音読み、訓読み。
難しいね確か
I don't know. ありがとうございました。
はい。
Thank you.
ジェラミが
I will read tonight.
お
I will try.
朗読するんよ。
Eh? Read it to everybody. I will read to YouTube.
YouTube。
YouTube, we can read together.
にリード
Yeah, read together.
リード
Yes. ありがとうございました。
はい。どういたしまして。
はい。Thank you. See you Friday. Friday? 金曜日? Oh, line.
リストチェック。
Line. 明日。
うん
OK.
木曜日。
Oh, 木曜日。OK. No problem.
連絡する。
ありがとうございました。
はい。バイ
Thank you. Bye bye. See you.
バイ。はい。
Thank you.
またね。
またね。ありがとうございます。There we go. Yes, I've got my first children's Japanese book. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, we're nearly home. Yeah. So make friends in Japan. When you come over here, make any type of effort because they really appreciate it. As you can tell, my Japanese is again still pretty terrible, but yeah, if you make the effort, there are going to be people out there that are definitely going to make the effort with you as well. Claire McGuinness, favorite Japanese food? Oh man, I love takoyaki. I love takoyaki. Street food's the best in Japan. Takoyaki, okonomiyaki, like yakiniku kind of stuff, and man, just everything. Sushi is pretty generic, but sushi does taste very good. We're turning here. Yeah, just street food. Oh my god. Japanese bread, it's a killer. I need to see. That's how I got my double chin from. Eating too much damn Japanese bread. But yeah. So I like all that kind of stuff. The one thing that I don't like is natto. I know it's the best for you. It's really healthy, but the smell, the stickiness, the stinky. Oh, I just can't do natto. Japanese folklore. My favorite Japanese folklore from Claire McGuinness as well. Well, the funny thing is that I know a couple of random stories about Japanese folklore, but I was told that Pokemon have come from Japanese folklore, apparently. I'll just move over. Oh, konnichiwa. Yeah, I heard that a couple of Pokemon came from Japanese folklore to begin with, which kind of makes sense. I think there's a new Pokemon. I read it a couple of days ago, and there was a story about a farmer who married a woman, and she never used to eat food, and he was like, yeah, bonus, save money on food, don't need to feed her. And then eventually he figured out that someone was eating his rice crops, and turns out that the woman that he married, his wife, had a mouth in the back of her head or something, and she was eating all the rice fields, and then ended up starving the stepson to death or something, just never fed him. So I don't know, there are some weird Japanese folklore stories out there, but I mean that's just one of them of many. There's Peach Boy, Momotaro, Peach Boy, that's another one that some of my students have acted out in class for me, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know, there's a couple of them, but anyway, guys, I'm actually home now. So that's the end. That's the end of the video. 18 minutes. I apologize if it was dragged on a little bit, but hopefully there's my car straight ahead. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me just turn the camera around so you guys can actually see me before I say goodbye. Here we go. I'll try and do it both ways. Oh yeah, so there you go. So yeah, Oh, so I'm here and here. Oh, it must be a little bit trippy to look at. So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back whenever I figure out another video to make. But yeah, hopefully this video was a little bit entertaining, a little bit informal and also informative. Who knows? But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you want me to do some more of these. I can go to different places around here and film at night time, during the day, take my bike places. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace.